Hey, Anissa.
Hey, Scott. I tried to say it deep that
Oh, we're
time.
changing our modulation, are we? Hey, Anissa.
Hey, Scott. Big
Hey, you know what?
Jagger.
Let's do ourselves a favor. Don't do that
Okay,
again.
okay. Hey,
Hey, and
Scott.
we're musically challenged, if you
Yes.
didn't know that already. Uh, well, we are. This is our last video.
I'm a little
Our
sad.
last video in this series, our deep dive of the Tammy show from
Yes.
1964. And as you can see, the Rolling Stones are still on the stage. They're ending the show.
Okay,
Very
okay.
last song, last performance. And we're going to catch this as it wraps up. And the ending of the show reminds me a little bit of the intermission, if you recall
Okay,
that.
I do.
So let's just go ahead and watch this together. I hope that you've been enjoying this and that you'll watch the entire show at the link
Yes.
below. Here we go. That is the blues that are your microphone. Watch what the bass players do with Dennis Wilson. That's a cool idea. Look at the windbreaker. Yeah, in the windbreaker next to Charles Nelson Riley. Yeah, so you got James
Alright.
Brown. I mean, you got the entire second set, and I think maybe
Maybe
everybody,
everybody. I
maybe
saw
everybody,
Well, I didn't see Smokey and
or Marv.
Marvin.
I did see Smokey. I
Okay,
did see
okay. Did we
Smokey.
see
Did not see
Leslie?
Marvin. Did not see Leslie Gore.
Maybe
Yeah,
they left.
maybe
They're
so.
like, we're not going back out on stage.
So I'm sure it was a
We're
late
good.
night,
Yes.
but kind of a cool
It
ending.
was. It was. Diana, I mean, I'm assuming she went to the mic. It seemed like she sang something. I
But
don't
it
know.
did. It looked like the
But
mic wasn't on.
yes, because the other two background singers were singing, but they weren't. I didn't hear anything that they were saying.
Yeah.
The dancers were like, this is our time to shine, and we're gonna run all the way in the front and all the way on the back and back again and be super extra, which I'm okay with that. Hey, you've been dancing in the background the whole time.
Yep. So I saw a comment left on one of these videos that they were commenting about how James Brown positioned himself next to the most scantily clad woman on the stage. It's like, you got to be who you are.
Exactly,
I don't know that
exactly.
I don't know that he did that,
I
but
don't
that's
think
where
so.
he
Yeah,
wound up.
he probably was in the middle. She probably put herself beside him. He got smooth. He took off the jacket and the vest and got on, like a
I mean,
little
where would you want to be
windbreaker.
if
I
you
want
if
to
you
be
could
beside
walk
James
onto
Brown.
this stage?
Oh
Where would
yeah,
you want to position
I want to
yourself?
be beside James Brown with the
Yeah.
little rock. I definitely be
Yeah, but
beside
see,
James Brown.
I would fear that I would look just like Mick Jagger did. I could be dancing and I would look like I'm standing
Like,
still
what are
next
you
to James.
doing? I don't know. I still want to be next to James Brown.
I'm a little surprised at Chuck Berry kind of off to the side here,
Yes,
and
he
he
is.
was in the intermission as well.
He
Well,
was.
he had that little moment where he was doing his
When
duck
he did
walk,
his little, yeah,
and,
where it
and
looks
Smokey looked at him with some
and
disgust.
like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? You're absolutely right. But I mean, I guess he was at the very beginning. I don't know if he was the bigger star. You know, obviously he wasn't. People coming on at the beginning. He might just be
Um,
happy to come back out there, even though they're
yeah, I
emulating
don't
him a
think.
lot.
Yeah, remember that Chuck didn't really make he wasn't a huge hit on the rock and roll charts
Yes,
because he was just too early
yes,
and
yes,
too innovative. And but so many of those artists were definitely
yes.
influenced by him.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he came out.
So that's the Tammy show. Pretty spectacular event.
It
Surprised
was.
that it was captured the way it was. Imagine taking, let's say these are not the top 10 performers necessarily. Some of them
Yes.
are, right? But
Mm-hmm.
imagine taking 10 of the top 30 acts in the United States today and putting them
Yep.
all on the stage for 2 hours. The egos alone wouldn't permit that.
Not at all. Everybody would have to have their own dressing room. Nobody would be able to be together. Everybody needs red Skittles and blue M&Ms. So yeah, it
And I
would.
wonder if they learned from things like this, because the fact that the Rolling Stones had acknowledged that, wow, they were really so outperformed.
Yes.
I wonder if they're careful. W.C. Fields advised actors against working with dogs or children.
'Cause they're gonna
They're
outshine
they're
you.
gonna upstage you every time.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true. I don't know. I think maybe in the 60s it was just more. Because think about like a group concert. When is the last group concert? I picture like, this, Woodstock, those kind of things that
Yeah.
were in the 60s. Only thing I could think of is maybe like, what was it, World Aid or,
Live
the
Aid
Live
and
Aid.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Woodstock, and so it's happened, but
Not like
not
this.
like this.
And not now
And
at
I
all.
don't think that this had ever happened before.
Hmm.
So pretty spectacular.
Yes, Tammy
All right.
Show.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank
Love to have
you.
your comments below on what you thought of all this. And if you didn't catch them all, go back, catch our other reviews, and definitely watch the Tammy Show if you got time. It'll become a
Absolutely.
favorite.
Yes, subscribe.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can do all those YouTube things, thumbs up and all that jazz. All right, make it a great day.
Smooches.